Yeah, hello. Uh, my name is Abiola, and today I'm going to be treating or teaching us, showing us how to create a mobile app from our designs from Figma, converting designs, prototypes from Figma into functional mobile application in Android or iOS. So let's get to work. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'll probably go to Figma. If you already don't have a Figma account, I'll suggest you sign up for a Figma account. I already do, and so basically what I'm going to show us right here is I was scrolling to the internet today and I came across a documentation, an API documentation for COVID-19 data in Nigeria. So every time we've been checking for COVID-19 API, it has always been for the rest of the world and not necessarily for Nigeria. So I don't know, this good Samaritan was able to post something useful, and I'm trying to make good use of this resources right here. So the first thing to do here is to check if our API is returning an output. So this is the JSON data API sample JSON, and I'm going to copy this and open this in the new browser and check. So what happened is you get a response, a JSON response, if the application is intact and functioning. So by the way, I also have a JSON formatter, so extension, Google Chrome extension. That's why my JSON data is coming out well formatted. So you can always set to raw if you want to see the raw JSON file, as you can see here, and you can change it to parsed so that you can see a more well presented approach. So second thing I did was I didn't have enough time, so what I did was I just went to look for a COVID-19 UI template on the internet, so I didn't have to design from scratch. So you can design yours. You can also go and look for a COVID-19 update over the internet. And nothing serious. All I did was just tweak a couple of this content. I selected the names, the country. I changed this random figure, confirmed cases, active cases, discharge, and deceased case. Alright, so that's basically what I did. I just changed the digits. So that's what I did here. So the next thing we're supposed to do here, the next thing that I did was to go to Bravo app. It's called Bravo Studio. Bravo Studio. Alright, so Bravo Studio.app, and then Bravo Studio.app is a no-code platform that lets you convert your designs into a functional iOS and Android application. So you set up an account with them and you're good to go. I already have an account with them, so I do not need to set up an account with them. Alright, so I created a couple of I created the COVID-19 tracker app UI, but for the sake of this class I will create another project, so you see how I did them. So basically what I do is I'll click on new project, and then in Figma will ask you for the templates. Choose the design file format below to create your project. This is a new feature. Just added Adobe XD to the platform. So if you have your Adobe XD also, now you can actually move your UIs into Bravo Studio, and they will understand it. So what I'll do is I'll go back to my Figma project, and then I'll click on share, and then I'll copy link. I'll go back to my Bravo Studio, and then I'll paste the link here inside, and then click on project. So I wait for the Bravo Studio to do their job by importing the designs that I did in Figma Studio. So wait. Okay, so while it's important, okay, fine, so it's imported. All right, so basically this is the page that I currently need. So I will be working with this in subsequent tutorials, but for now this is the current page that I want to work on. So I'll click on it and then it opens the page. So now the next thing, once you open the page, you look to your right, you see data binding, the request. All right, so sorry, I was supposed to go back to data binding and then set up a new collection. I could delete this one. Oh no, maybe I should just create a new one. All right, so I click on new collection. You could use your Airtable API, and then you could use custom API as well. So I'll just select custom API, and then I'll just put COVID Ninja API. You could name it anything at all. Description, you could describe anything, but I think that just does it. All right, so this is the data library, and this is where you configure the API that this user has provided for us. So remember this link, this API link here. So this is what we're copying, and then we'll go to the Bravo Studio, and in the guest request URL, the get request URL, you replace it with the example link, and then you click on send. So you're expected to get a response, and if you scroll down under, you can see all the data tables that are available. Like I said, we're going to extend these features later on, but for now you can see that you have total sample tested, and then you have confirmed cases, active cases, discharge cases. So these are resources that we're going to use for our tutorial. So if you look at our Figma here, we have confirmed cases, active cases, discharge, and deceased. So I'm going to be working with this for data. So I'll go back here, I'll select confirmed cases, I'll select active cases, discharge, and death. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be working with. By default, it's automatically saved, so you don't have to worry about it being saved. So I'll go back to my project. Alright, so I open the project, I select the UI, and then oh shit, I forgot to explain some things here. While you're building, whenever you're building your app, Bravo Studio needs to understand what resources that you're trying, the containers that resources that you're trying to work with. So what happens is, for your UI templates, you have to make them assign a container to them so that Bravo can understand them very well. So take for example this confirmed cases. Now if I select confirmed cases UI, you will notice that I created a container string here. So I created this so that Bravo Studio can understand that I want to work with this confirmed, and I created a container for active, I created a container for discharge and deceased. So if I also want to create a container for this Nigeria, now all I need to do, so I have already created a container for the whole UI, the top UI. So basically what you do is, let's do a quick example. Have I added? I made this a container already. So basically I've almost done everything. Let's just take for example Lagos. I could just come scroll down, and then I'll frame it so that framing can group them together, and then inside the text I can now put I'll rename it to Lagos, and then I'll put container. So that way, if I want to manipulate the data inside this UI, when I move to Bravo Studio, I should be able to manipulate it.